So welcome students. इस क्वेश्चन में दिया है f is a function from open 0 to 1 to r and f of x is defined by b minus x by 1 minus bx where b is a number between 0 and 1. b is a constant between 0 to 1. So ऐसा है तो you are asked analyze about the function f. First is f is not invertible on 0 1. F is equal to f inverse and f dash of b is equal to 1 by f dash of 0. F is not equal to f inverse and f dash of b is 1 by f dash of 0. f inverse is differentiable on 0 to 1. So आपको चार options हैं. So you have to choose between these options. So first let us try to analyze our function f of x. So f of x is equal to b minus x by 1 minus bx. So graph draw करने के लिए कोशिश करेंगे. This is a example of rational function. So rational function with graph wavy curve से draw कर सकते हैं. So what are the zeros of this function? Numerator कहाँ 0 होगा? When x is equal to b. So let this be 0, let this be 1. So the 0 lies between 0 and 1 because b is somewhere between 0 and 1. So let this be my b. What are the poles? Poles are points where the denominator is 0. That is 1 by b. अगर b 0 और 1 के बीच में है तो 1 by b 1 के बाहर होगा. So now this is a pole. इसका मतलब है so at this point the function will tend to infinity. इसके बाद साइंस के बारे में देखा तो so यहाँ पॉजिटिव होगा. My function is positive here and between b and 1 by b the sign changes. So इसके बीच में नेगेटिव है. इसके बाद फिर पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. So the wavy curve will look like this. That's how the wavy curve looks. But is not the exact graph. क्योंकि at pole the graph has to go to infinity. So यहाँ positive है इस तरफ. So इस तरफ आपको positive infinity पे चले जाएगा. So the graph will look something like this. So the value of the function will remain positive. But at this point it goes to plus infinity. So मेरा ग्राफ जो ऐसा होगा and at this left neighborhood of 1 by b it goes to minus infinity because ग्राफ का जो साइन है वो नेगेटिव है. So this goes to minus infinity. And you can see that as x tends to infinity the value of f of x tends to 1 by b. x अगर infinity में जा रहे हैं तो the value of the limit as x tends to infinity tends to 1 by b. So 1 by b एक value मान लिया तो so if this is my 1 by b this graph approaches y is equal to 1 by b asymptotically इस तरफ as well as इस तरफ. y is equal to 1 by b को asymptotically reach करेगा. So you can see that between 0 and 1, the graph is monotonic. So x is equal to 0 में, if you take x is equal to 0, आप b में पहुंच रहे हैं. So this value is b. When x is equal to 1, अगर x equal to 1 put किया था, so you're getting b minus 1 by 1 minus b, which is equal to minus 1. That means so at x is equal to 1, the graph is reaching minus 1. इस दोनों के बीच में आपको monotonic दिख रहा है. And what is the range of this function between 0 to 1? The range is nothing but minus 1 to b open. Because the domain is open 0 to 1. So the range is minus 1 to b. But इस function का codomain क्या दिया? R दिया. That means this function is not onto. Okay, 1 1 तो है because this is monotonic, but onto नहीं. So range is not equal to codomain. Hence F is not onto. Hence F inverse is not defined. So option B and C तो सीधा गलत हो गया because they are talking about F inverse. And option D भी गलत हो गया because it is also talking about F inverse. So the first option, F is not invertible on 0 to 1, is the right answer because F is not onto, it is not invertible. So for a function to be invertible, it has to be 1 1 as well as onto. So onto nahi hai to invertible nahi hai. So option A is the right answer. Thank you.